2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Currently in the top 5, nice spot to be with a couple of rounds to go. But still, they need to make something happen. Right now, it's just not as good as the guys out in front, so they're going to have to make something happen sooner than later.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself in a share of 4th. Here we are at the second tee. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
This one looks like it's going left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for par.
Good putt, that. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently 6 under for the event. Here we are at the 3rd. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for a par here. Yeah, we'll take that. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. This shot here from about 240 yards. 3 shots off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, time to return to the action. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 back from the leader. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt to move into a tie for third. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Going with a 3-wood here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Straight out of the top draw.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She got one back on that last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Might get caught up in the brush here. Let's see what happens here from the pine straw. Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. Sitting at -7. Currently tied for 4th place. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
This one for bogey. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Birdied their last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He finds himself tied for 6th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Going with the 7. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. Wow, that almost went in the hole. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
And back to the course with the live action. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 6 under. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Ouch, that hurts. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trailing by 4 strokes. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. You like that, didn't you? Lining up from around 160 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. That was wonderfully done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently at 6 under par overall. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Just didn't drop. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice line. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at -6. Just on the fringe of the top 10. Going with the 5 wood. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Was that a good line? Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. By the hole. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Chance to move to 8 under here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. That will work. He's in a share of 10th position. Stepping up to the 16th tee now, and after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's a little untidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
A birdie putt awaits.
This really looks good.
Oh, just missed that one. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Now at the 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, so close. And down it goes. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Currently at 7 under for the tournament. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
Lovely, lovely red.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-wood. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And as their opening round comes to a close, Rich, they seem to be playing pretty nicely.
Yeah, 2 rounds down, Luke, and I gotta say, I'm awfully impressed. This player, the performance has been sublime. I can't wait to watch him in action again.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
In the top 10, but let's face it, that's just top 10. They really need to get a top 5 finish or better if they want to improve their chances to make the FedEx Cup playoffs later on this year.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
opting for the 6 iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
This putt is from 14 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Like the look of this one. Oh, well played.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. We have a par 3 on this one. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, I like the look of this. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
What an amazing putt from way out.
He's currently tied for 6th. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Well, now you just got to pray for good lie because that one's heading towards the sand. Time to play from the bunker. I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. This putt for a spot in the top 5. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. This is from miles away. That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. He finds himself currently in 4th. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, get down. Yeah, quality shot, that. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Ooh, right by the hole.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
And here we are with their 4th. Just 3 strokes back. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. And choosing the 8-iron here. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Moments like that deserve another look.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we have a short par 5, a chance to take advantage.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron 2nd shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beena's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Still looking for their 1st win of the season.
Been runner-up before, but still needs one final push to get that win.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
from around 140 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Wow, that was just striped. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. That was a bit of a miscue.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh. Ha, right at it from out of the bunker. 16 feet to the hole. Was that a bit of a miss strike?
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with a 3-wood here. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Well, that's beautifully judged. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Looking good. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Oh, almost went in. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. That gets the job done. trailing by 4 strokes. This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to the final hole of this round. Well struck. This shot from about 190 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That was a beauty. Right against the hole.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits.
Looking better.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. A bogey to finish his round. And as they finish up their round, they find themselves in 6th place on the leaderboard.
1 round to go, Luke. I'm hoping that it provides as much energy as the first rounds have.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 10, but let's face it, I think they're a little bit too far behind the leaders. However, a stumble from the leaders and a good final push from this player, gotta say, it's possible.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Is that what they had in mind?
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. Currently 12 under for the event. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
An important par save.
It was on a good line. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
Man, 2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's pretty tidy. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
That's some good golf right there. Getting ready to play their third. An opportunity here for Lexi Thompson. And back to the play, shall we? Time now for the 4th shot. How close was that to going down? A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Yeah, you'll take that. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
They get a little ground draw here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. Putting now for a bogey.
These are on rails, looking good.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. He's in a share of 9th place. Next up is this par 4 hole. From around 170 yards here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Unable to find the green on this one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. No, that's too bad.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That should find the surface. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. I don't mind the look of this. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Lexi Thompson down here as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that brings to an end that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Stonking drive there.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. And here we are with the third shot. A look to get to 13 under par. Tracking. Ooh, right by the hole. And that's all she wrote. He finds himself currently tied for 9th. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Going with the 6-iron here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Oh, that's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well done. Currently 12 under for the event. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely. Yeah, this is lovely. Great momentum finding the green from that spot.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Nice judge's speed. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. quality shot, that one. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. Putting for par. He finds himself in a share of 11th. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 6 iron. That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Expecting him to get after this one, Rich. It's a short par 4.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Found the sand just off the fairway here. Let's see what they can do. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Wonderfully played. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one's heading out to the right. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this putt will be a good one to hold for a round of 72. And with that, that closes out this event for this player. Well, Henny, when we saw this player pick out Lexi Thompson as their rival, we thought, wow, that was bold, that was ambitious, but they were up to the task and delivered the win.
Luke, Lexi does not take any prisoners. This player challenged her at the beginning of this event and beat her in the end. Great to be able to follow this individual battle throughout the event.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.